Hi, big noob. Oh, oh, hey. Hi, Link. Hello, hello. Guten Morgen. Guten Abend. Gute Nacht. Hi, Leo and Puckdim. Hello. Hi, Hello Kitty and Inlegan and Do Some Stuff. And Nicest Chatter and Nobody and Spence and Sixtrel and Kuchi and Badly and JC and Richard. Hello Sarbast and Stacy and Smokelet. Cindy, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Hello Sin. Hi Jonas. Hi Ghosty. Did you know that praying mantis is the only insect that can turn their heads 180 degrees? Oh really? No, I didn't know that. Hi Gustavo and Griscoll and Nadira and Cock and Pimmy and Nikki and Mrs. Scavenger. Hi Frogster and Digo and Groovy and Yoru. Can I sing a haiku about the past 3 days of my life? Oh my god, I just got a splitting pain in my head. I forgot the rules of haikus. What is it again? It's like 3 lines, 4 lines. Hi QQ. Hi Coffee Cup and Brontosaurus and Trononos and Ocelot and Meta. 575? What does that mean? Or is it like 5 words? 3 lines, 5 words, 7 words, 5 words? Is that what you mean by 575? Oh, syllables! Oh, goodness. That's very short. Talcon, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Hi, Nurst. Wear the Pikmin hat, you fraud. I can. Hi, Gehenna and Superfox and Pedro. Hi, Bob. Hi, Wildelum. Hello, hello. I am wearing my retainer, so I'm sorry if I'm lisping. But I hope everybody is doing well on this fine day. Hi, Polybits and Mr. Nice Guy and Hey There Chat again and Silvers. Hello, hello. I apologize that I haven't been live since my Halloween stream, but it is currently exam season. I had an exam on Wednesday, but I don't. It was the exam that I'm not worried about. And thank you for the 19 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. First exam go okay. Are you searching for food lines? No, I did it well. Are they all on Wednesday? No, my database is one which is next Tuesday. But then I think the next one is the next Wednesday after that. How'd the last one go? Good. Hi Yuzu. Sorry, I'm trying to read messages at the same time as speaking. So yeah, it went well. No, it actually did go well. Surprisingly well. But it was a really weird exam, and it was an exam that, when I explain it, you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck kind of an exam is that? It was for my landscape architecture class, and it was a slideshow. So they projected a slideshow onto the screen. It was 40 slides, and each slide had either a multiple choice question or a true-false question, and had photos on the slide. And a lot of it was like, it would show photos of certain gardens or just landscapes. Yeah, it was timed. And you had to say what garden it was, or like who designed it, or like if it was an example of this style of design. That seems fun. Honestly, it was. I was like, dude, this is kind of awesome. I kind of like this. But I did really well. I got kind of lucky because there were a couple like really obscure parts of gardens that I had been like looking at and was like, oh, it'd be really cheeky if they put this in the exam and asked us to identify it. And the photos I was looking at were in the exam, and I knew exactly where it was because I had looked at it before. I don't know if that's you can explain that well, but Who's the goat of garden design? I don't know. Listen, you don't think garden design? It sounds really boring and uninteresting. But honestly, I enjoyed this subject. Hi Ben. You think gazebos are weird? There wasn't many gazebos in this subject, to be honest. Leo. Oh wait, no. That's the consecutive streak. I mean, thanks for watching my streams, I guess. Perceiver, thank you for the 28 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Hi Fabian. It's fun, like a children's coloring book is fun. I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm a boomer, it sounds awesome. Dude, it was. When I was a kid, I used to design gardens for fun. Dude, that's so fun. Dude, why is my... Sorry, there was something... There's a possible ban evader that came up in my OBS chat but non Chatteruna that confused me for a second. Did you learn about how Canberra was designed? We did! My nicest, have you learned about that? Yeah, it was these two, it was an American couple. I think they were from New York. There was a design competition for Canberra, and they submitted their entry, and they won. These two Americans won. I think it was Miriam? No, Marion. Marion and Walter Griffin, I think their names were. And there was an emphasis on the Garden City movement, which came about during the 19th century. I don't know a lot, but I'm interested in urban planning. Oh, I see. Are you done exams now? No. I've still got 2 left, and they are the ones that I'm actually concerned for. Anything fun this weekend? I'm having dinner with my mum and my brother. We were meant to celebrate my parents' birthday last week, but we didn't end up going because everyone was working. I mean, except me, because I'm unemployed. So then we moved it to this weekend, but then my dad was like, oh, by the way, I actually have to go. I forgot where he's going. I think he's going overseas again, so he's like, I can't be there, but you guys go. So now it's a family. We're celebrating Mum's birthday and not Dad's. Dad can go fuck himself. I'm kidding. I love my dad. 6elle's, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Wait, is your brother employed? Are you the family bum? Yeah, my brother's employed. My brother has 2 jobs now, actually. But he's not at uni currently. But he will go back to uni. But no, he's very productive. I'm Mary. This motherfucker don't know how to stay in one place. Good for him. I mean, I most of the time it's not because he wants to, but yeah, he's been all over the place, particularly recently. Damn, he has 2 jobs and you have 0. That's crazy. Yeah. Hi, not the dev. This is a job. I guess so, but streaming 4 times a month is work too, guys. Holidays. Listen, 2 weeks, and I'll be semi-regular again. Okay. Is he saving for something? Why would he do that to himself? I mean, he's still doing that China trip. So I guess he's saving for the China trip. But no, I don't think there's anything massive he's saving for, aside from that trip. Is your brother at the same uni as you? He's not, actually. He's at a different one. 2 weeks and you'll be rewatching Clint Buds? Yes. Mario 64 speedruns again? It's possible. Any thoughts on the movie? Oh yeah, we watched Midsummer. I'll give my thoughts in a sec. Hi Risu. For the gardening course, do you have to study soil and its water intake? No. It was not about soil and plants and stuff. I think you can learn about that in natural history though. No, I thought it was a good movie, and I was really worried that I was going to be freaked out by it and really disturbed by it, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Even though it's still a very disturbing movie, but the way people talk about it, I was expecting it to be so much worse. Or maybe it might just be because the gore in it is so over the top, in my opinion, that I don't find it gross. There are like specific things, like violent things, that really like I can't deal with. And none of those were in Midsummer. And there weren't like any jump scares either. I was all good. I felt fine afterwards. I was really worried it was gonna make me feel sick or something, because people talk about it in a really scary way. Did you look away for the skull caving in scenes? No, I didn't. But that's one of the examples, like, I had seen the Atastupa, I think that's what it was called, scene years ago. Like, I looked at it on YouTube or something. She wants more gore. No, don't get me wrong, I don't like gore, but it was so, particularly that Atastupa scene, when, like, that just even just thinking about it is like kind of funny. It's so over the top, and it is really gruesome, but it's not. I mean, I guess it kind of is realistic, but I couldn't take it seriously. So it wasn't the type of violence that made me go, oh, even though it was a bit like, okay, calm down. I know you agree with the take on old people. No! Dude, I like old people. Guys, what's up with the casual ageism in society? It's getting worse. I'm serious. The only thing I remember from that movie was the scene with the cliff. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people remember. Have you seen how old people vote? No. Are old people voting? Hi, DJ Barry. A24 is apparently making an Overcooked show. There's no way. Why would they do that? You don't remember the other easy to remember scene? The big scenes. There was sex. The sex ritual. There was the Blood Eagle. The Blood Eagle was another one that was just like, dude, what the fuck is like, it's just so, it's so over the top. What movie you're discussing? Midsummer. It wasn't even filmed in Sweden as well. It was filmed in like Hungary. The biggest culprit talking. When have I? What do you mean? What, in ageism? Isn't A24 making Elden Ring? Wait, what? Old people are more liberal than Zoomers? Oh, I don't know. Who knows, man. Maybe nowadays. Olds ruin many things. What the fuck? What's wrong with you guys? One day, if you're lucky, you'll be an old. I thought it was filmed in Sweden. Apparently not. Hi, Lucico. 22, retire, elder. Shut the hell up. I swear I was gonna say something else about the movie. Oh yeah, now I'm kind of curious to watch Hereditary as well, because that's another movie by, I think his name is Ari Aster. I might be getting his first name wrong. Because listen, I get scared incredibly easily. I've gotten a lot better, but I was like, okay, I could handle Midsummer, fine. So maybe Hereditary I can deal with. And I've heard good things about Hereditary. Hereditary is more jump scare than gore. Yeah, see, that might get me. A24 is definitely your speed. What the fuck? What? Guys, I get A24 is like made some maybe questionable films, but like they've made some good films. What's with the diss? Is there a reason why we hate A24? I prefer Hereditary to Midsummer. Being old sounds terrible. I want to die in my 40s. I know, I've kind of thought about that too, but like, you're probably gonna still have things you want to do when you're older. Uncut Gems is one of the best movies ever. I adore the soundtrack to that movie. I have like so many tracks saved on Spotify, and I was like, I should watch it because the soundtrack is incredible. And then I saw that it had Adam Sandler in it, and then I said, never mind. But maybe it's still good. I don't think the reviews are that great either though, so they make movies for adults who still sleep with a nightlight? What the fuck do you mean? Is that because you can... Is that because you think horror is like shitty jump scares every 5 seconds and loud screaming and ghosts and ghouls and families moving into haunted houses? Is that good? They make... I think that the horror movies that I've seen from A24, I'm like, this is what horror should be. Where it's about like just weird shit happening and not cheap jump scares. What do you mean? I think he went full tryhard in that movie because he wanted an Oscar but didn't get it. Oh. What's funny is you basically just described Hereditary. Well, I don't know, because I haven't seen Hereditary. Maybe I did. He's really good in it. Okay. Maybe I'll consider watching Uncut Gems. People got mad that there was a lot of cursing in Uncut Gems. Ooh, the horror. The horror, man. Most horror genuinely is just cheap jump scares, yeah. Have you seen 1408? No. You should write a horror movie? I think you could actually make something better than what's been out the last 10 years. Okay, I'm not sure about that. I could give it a go. Belle, where you been? Been a hot long minute. I've just been studying, man. I've been studying fucking gardens. And databases. Yeah, I apologize. It's exam season. I apologize. Hi Evo, and hi Cranium. So it's a bit messy at the moment. If your screenplay is anything like your essays, God help us. My essays aren't terrible. I haven't had to write a proper one in a while now, but they weren't the best. Did you watch the YouTuber Raka Raka horror movie? No. SQL databases? Yeah. Fix hair? What's wrong with it? Hi Jim, are you worried about the databases class? A little bit. But I'm just gonna try my best, guys. Just gonna try my best, hope for the best. Do you use AI for essays? No. Unless if I wanted help for like structuring and stuff, but I've found it not to be very useful. And it'll make up shit. Hi to Goat, although maybe it's gotten better because they have updated it, but can we have your genuine reaction to the horror of GTA being delayed? Dude, I don't care about GTA, I'm sorry. My dad sent me some text this morning that he was trying to be a gamer, I guess. Or not trying to be. I think he sent me a tweet. Breaking the odds of Jesus Christ returning before GTA 6 soar to nearly 50%. Are you ready for the second coming? What does that mean? I just hearted it and was thanks, Dad. Did you ever make a presentation on something you liked but it ended up being cringe as fuck? Presentation? No, I don't think so. You just made me remember a presentation. I did do a presentation on Ariana Grande when I was in like year 7. I haven't thought about that in years. But I remember I put really cool effects on it. And like GIFs. And animated shit. And it was cool. And I did a piano performance as well. Hi Zermel! The Rapture? Maybe. Did you use it to promote your fan account? No. You had to have been obsessed with her still at that time. Dude, I was obsessed with her for years. Even now I still like keep up with her. I believe like 10% of that and 0% of everything after it was cool. What the fuck? No, I had these like transparent gifs. I specifically remember the gifs I used. I used like a cherry blossom gif that was transparent and I put it over the presentation because it was like pink themed. So these like cherry blossoms were falling over the text and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then I did a piano performance it was a piano rendition of Quit by Ariana Grande, featuring Cashmere Cat, I think. Yeah. You got to go to an Ariana show. Crody. What does Crody mean? I have, yes, once. Wait, was Thing when she was Japanese? She did go through a Japanese phase. I forgot when that was. Do you still have it? Oh god, no. That would have been many emails ago. Hi Sogotsuto. Which one of your costumes did you like better? What, for Halloween? Honestly, I don't want to be negative, but I thought my Ada one was like kind of lazy. Probably Heather. I'll try a better one for next year. Did your piano song feature the artist or did the Ariana song? What do you mean? It was by Ariana Grande. The other day I saw his new boyfriend look so much like his brother. You mean Ariana's, her boyfriend? It's crazy that you didn't say the Pikmin onesie. I'm not wearing that onesie again because it is leaked. The color has leaked onto my chair. It went on my singlet. I know you couldn't see it when I tried to show it, but it leaked everywhere, man. And I don't want that to happen again. Did you mention that you had another costume prepared for this year that you've not shown on stream yet? No, I was considering getting another costume, but I never ended up getting anything. Because I was like, I bought the Ada costume, so I should probably use it. I still remember when Problem came out in 2014, I think. As a guy, I actually enjoyed it. It's a classic song. Tingle for next year for sure. Yeah, but Tingle, I'd need another polyester bodysuit. It's gonna leak color again. I could use some mind easing. Also, I know your Twitch name is 6elle, but like, do you own a bell in the IRL? And if so, maybe if you want, I don't know, ring it on stream. You don't have to. I don't have a bell. I'm really sorry, man. Literally nothing Grande has made beats Swift's Bad Blood. Yeah, so true. Surprised your skin didn't break out or get a rash at all from the cheap dye? I know, I was wondering that. I thought after I took it off and I saw that it had like leaked onto other things, I was like, oh, it must have stained my skin, but it hasn't. Why'd you private your Instagram? I need to unprivate that actually. Because someone was being annoying. But to be honest, like privating barely helps it. There's nothing I can really do. My skin is extremely sensitive. It would be GG's for me. I have pretty sensitive skin too. But yeah, it was fun. You could wear a green t-shirt and pants. It smells good though, right? Lazy because you just had to buy the entire thing, put no creativity into it. Yeah. But I mean, that's what most people do when they do fucking cosplays. You just put on an outfit you got from Amazon and call it a day. But, just block that someone. Listen, I won't get into it. I was being recommended your Slander Instagram account. Looks like you got a special fan. Yes, I have a very special fan. Let's say that. Yeah, I don't know. That the internet is unable to be controlled, unfortunately, for the most part. If you can practice the makeup for Zombie Zelda, it's going to be so sick for next year. Yeah, if I can pull that off, I think that'd be so cool. But I would have to get started on it pretty early. Because I'm considering making it from scratch. Although I could order a Zelda costume online, but they're like $200. And also I don't know if it would fit me properly. I'm sure I could alter it, but I think it probably would be more economical if I made it myself, but where's the Pikmin hat? I can put on the Pikmin hat. Skip Tingle, you got the Zombie Zelda. Yeah, the Zombie Zelda is actually freaky, but Zelda themed. Get one that fits you right next time. It's so hard to find one that fits though. This is the problem I have, even like getting clothes. This is why I wear the same fucking shirt. Even this shirt doesn't fit me. I have to wear this singlet under it so my fucking nipples don't show. Well, not my nipples, but like, I don't reveal myself. There's no fucking clothing places do my goddamn size. You got 358 days to figure it out. I got it. Is it the Zelda from OOT or Twilight Princess? It is the one from Twilight Princess. Are you like 4'9"? No, it's less my height, it's just... I mean, in general, sizing is annoying, but learn how to sew and fix your own clothes. That's what I'm doing this holidays. I'm gonna do a sewing class. Being pretty flat is very tricky. Because it means that a lot of cuts necklines are way too low for me. And things just don't fit right. Also, I am pretty small, I'm pretty skinny, which also doesn't help. But I find that this, because I really like having like square necklines or like U-necks, but it's so hard to find ones that look okay on my frame. She's not making it. I would try. Just buy men's clothes? Why the fuck would that fix the problem? Does XS not fit okay? Sometimes. Usually the size I have to get is XXS. And some clothing brands don't even do XXS. But, hi Kenta. Sounds like you need some Uniqlo. I've gone off Uniqlo. Your stream fits have not seemed like they don't fit. Do good job. Thanks, man. Not men's clothes, maybe boys' clothes. I have considered genuinely like getting children's clothes. Because one, they're cheaper. And two, they might fit me better. But then it's a matter of finding children's clothes that don't look like they're children's clothes. Like they don't have a bunch of flowers on it that says like cutie pie or something. Get surgery so clothes can fit you. You would be attracting the worst audience. Yeah, maybe I should. Minecraft t-shirt, that could be pretty cool. Are all the women's clothes you see made with bigger boobs in mind? Not bigger boobs. I do see a lot of models that are very skinny. But also, yeah, just so many like singlets and tops in particular. They just go way too low. Buy men's clothes from vintage stores. Back in the 70s, they wore frills. I mean, I could try. Hi, nonsense. Get Japanese clothes, they have a different sizing system. Stuff is sometimes smaller. I would love to go shopping in Japan as well for that reason, because I think stuff would fit me better. Just hit the gym, bruh. I can't... that's not gonna help me. Unless you mean, like, I could gain more weight, maybe, and that might help. Japanese arc is making a return. What do you mean? I've never been a Japanese arc. There's probably tons of people in your situation. There's got to be stuff you can buy from. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Do you eat eggs? No, but I want to start eating eggs. Guys, last night I ate tricolor quinoa with salmon with pepper and chili, cucumber, spinach, tomatoes. I think that was it. Oh, and I pour olive oil in it. Isn't that healthy as fuck? Tricolor quinoa, guys. But it was 3 colors. It was tricolor. It was like purple and white and stuff. Yeah. Sounds like it cost $50. Oh my god, I will say, I went to the supermarket. Like, this is the most interesting conversation ever. You sound like an influencer. Don't say that, man. I went to the supermarket earlier this week, and I'm not kidding. I got 4 cans of chickpeas. I got some soy milk, some muesli. I got the quinoa. I think I got the tomatoes. Maybe a couple other things. It ended up being like $70. 70. And I was at the register, and I was like, should I put something back? But I was like, it's okay, it's all healthy, it's fine. Oh my god. I was like, how the fuck did that cost so much? You're an adult woman, you will start talking about food prices more and more. Yeah. You need to buy beans. I'm worried beans are gonna... They're gassy, man. Your parents are gonna be so mad about your credit card bill this month. I didn't even have a credit card, I had a debit card. Which may be bad, because I think having a good credit score is, like, desirable. But, feels like you bought almost nothing. Yeah, there was some other stuff I bought, but, it still seemed way too much for me. The trick is to go to the self-checkout and don't scan everything. Deal? Yeah, that's true. I didn't buy 12 Freddos. No young people with credit cards. Oh, really? It's common? Beans are good for your poops. Good stuff. Thoughts on game poll? Oh, yeah. I did a poll on what video game I should play next. And I was very surprised that Super Mario Sunshine is in the lead by quite a lot. It is number 1. Second is Elden Ring, which is a few votes behind. I think 12 votes behind. I didn't know people wanted Sunshine that bad. Then third is... Oh my god, is third seriously Hello Kitty Island Adventure? People would rather me play Hello Kitty Island Adventure than Skyward Sword, A Link to the Past, Dark Souls 2, Galaxy 2. That's crazy. Elden Ring is so long. That's true. I always pickled. What the fuck is Hello Kitty Island? You live on an island with Hello Kitty and you have adventures. Didn't Sunshine win a previous poll? I'm not sure. I can't remember it. If so, you think you can get past the electric manta ray without crying this time? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sorry, my bangs. I need to cut my bangs, I think. I'm a bit scared too. But it's been revealing. It keeps parting here and it makes it... It kind of looks like my hairline's doing something weird. Sorry. Hi, Achilles heel! If you do Skyward Sword, you should play with motion controls. Hell yeah. Hi, Mr. Worldwide. It's like Epstein Island. I mean, maybe. I haven't played the game. Hack Apocalypse. We need Galaxy 2 for the sake of the channel theme. That's true. Although, I feel like I'm a Zelda girl now. I've like pivoted. Also need Galaxy 1 VODs on VOD channel. Oh, true. Wait, did I say thank you to 6elle's? Maybe I did. I'm a Zelda girl. Stay in your own lane. We can both be in the lane, man. Play Dog Island on Wii. Is that real? Guys, I had a couple things. Well, no, I have 2 videos that I wanted to show you guys. Not that I feel like most of you won't care, but I find it interesting, so I want to show it. And it's about Twilight Princess, because I watched this... There's a guy called Legendary Adventures on YouTube that does these really great videos on Legend of Zelda and the development of the games. And I watched one of them on the development of Twilight Princess. I already don't care. Belle, who's that portrait of the girl behind you? That's Eve. And it was... There were so many parts of it that I thought were just so... I don't know, it was a great video. React stream arc. No, it's not React stream. I just think it's funny. And it's cool. One thing that was funny was hearing how... I mean, I assume Miyamoto is like this all the time, but how... Like, if Miyamoto was my boss, I would hate my life. Like, a bunch of the people in the development team were talking about how much he would message them to change things. And leading up to the... I think it was like 5 or 6 months before the game was set to be released, he would message them with, like, ideas that would change like the fundamentals of the game, and you know, they'd say to Miyamoto, oh, like, it's way too late, like, we can't do that, and he'd be like, in the office, he'd be like, oh yeah, that's fine, and then he'd send them emails repeatedly saying, I know it's going to be really, really difficult, but I really need you to do this, and I really need you to make it possible. And then one of the guys, no, one of the writers, I forget her name, said that she would receive sob-story emails from Miyamoto, where he would email her things that made him sad and upset about Twilight Princess. Like, like every day she would get these emails being like, this feature makes me really, really sad that you included this. Oh my god, it was funny. And then one of the other guys, I think it was Aonuma, had a similar experience where he would get texts from Miyamoto, like, multiple times a day, being like, I've just been thinking about this and I'm really not happy with it. And even when Miyamoto was in meetings himself that were completely unrelated to Twilight Princess, he'd be texting this guy, like, oh, by the way, this thing sucks. Like, I need you to change it ASAP. Even when it was like 2 months until release. Caden, thank you for the 30 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Did they say what it was? There were a few things that... There were so many things that he ended up being a part of. I think it was like an hour-long video. I'm trying to remember. You're in for a rude awakening when you get your first office job. Dude, I'm not gonna survive in an office. Hi, feelings. To be fair, Twilight Princess sucks ass, so he was right. No, it's a good game. Sounds like an angel for corporate Japan standards. That's true, that's true. They have pretty harsh work environment anyway. I'm trying to remember specifically. Oh, Miyamoto was the reason why they added Midna. Because Miyamoto said that looking at the back of the wolf was very boring for the player compared to looking at the back of just having a human character. There's a lot more detail and it's much more interesting to look at the movements. Whereas if you're looking at a wolf, like a four-legged creature, you're just kind of looking at the butt and there's not a lot going on. You can't see the front legs or anything. And so he said it would be really good to have a rider on top of the wolf. And that is how... I think Midna started off as just like a placeholder and then evolved into having... like being like a central part of the storyline. Isn't she the Twilight Princess? What is the game called without her? Nothing, I guess. But yeah, that was how that came about. Guys, we need a goblin on top of the wolf. Yeah. A decent, cool adult Midna as a babe. Yeah, and then they could make adult Midna super, super sexy. The early stages of brain rot. Now it's subway surface in the corner instead. What do you mean? Midna's not brain rot. Did you have a sexual revelation when you saw adult Midna? No, but she is very attractive. I wonder if he used emojis at the end of each message to better illustrate his suggestions. I wonder. Yeah, there are these... So, the first video, I don't know if I want to show all of it, but Miyamoto has an appearance that I genuinely laughed out loud. Because I was just like, it's funny. It was the E3 2004 announcing Twilight Princess. Hi, Polite Biscuit. Let's see these vids. Yes. Sorry, I'm so nervous today for some reason. Hi, Entropy. Not Reba, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you so much. Midna made some noises that made me think things. I don't know what that's about. Frost, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. If I switch here... Does the video discuss Iwata's impact much? I don't think he was mentioned that much. But there are a bunch of other videos in Twilight Princess where he probably is. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. Remember that, guys. What's the plan for today? The Bob or Minion for today? Guys, I swear, I keep reading messages in chat and I have no idea what they're saying. Am I having a stroke or are people just making typos today? I'm getting confused. Defo, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. It's when you find the igloo from yesterday. Stop! What the fuck? What do you mean you are reading? Yes. Stop. Okay. Elle, who is Eve, that girl behind you? She's a K-pop idol. Enough! So this was when they announced Twilight Princess, and there was a surprise appearance from the big man himself at the end.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata.
Hi, Klata.
I hope you all enjoyed our program this morning. But before you leave,
before you leave. So American.
More World for Nintendo GameCube.
Is that Reggie? Oh wait, it might be Reggie actually. No, I think it is Reggie. He didn't mention this in the video, but when I watched this trailer, this is so Lord of the Rings to me. He didn't mention that they had taken inspiration from it because Lord of the Rings was... The crowd goes wild. Lord of the Rings had obviously was big around this time. But that font too is so Lord of the Rings inspired. Whoa! It was an obvious Lord of the Rings ripoff. I don't know about ripoff, but this trailer is very, very Lord of the Rings. I thought they scrapped this all and made Wind Waker. Oh yeah, fun fact, they did originally... Look at this fucking guy. Oh my god. Dude, get the light on him. Yeah, standing ovation for the man himself. He comes out with the Hylian shield and the sword. Get out the way, I can't see you.
Even after 18 years, the Legend of Zelda never stops changing. And this game is not different. We are now taking you to a world where Link has grown up. A world where he will act different. And look,
This is also, I don't...
in order to grow, Link must not stand still.
True.
And neither can I. So, thank you.
Dude, the one-up shirt underneath the suit goes crazy. Whenever he speaks, or he doesn't speak English, does he? Like in the recent directs, he always just has translators. That is not Kojima. And then they had, so that was 2004 E3. This was E3 2005, where they had the first playable demos of Twilight Princess. And they set up, I think it was 2 rooms. Cindy, thank you for your sub to Ninja. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Probably just prefers it with a translator, yeah. They had 2 rooms that were decorated for the demo. There were a bunch of animatronics as well. So yeah, this is the first room. Look at these gamers. And then they had this interactive fish pond that reacted when you stepped on it. Then they had... They have Link himself there, oh my god. He looks fucking terrifying. That jawline. There's a wolf animatronic. Wolf Link animatronic somewhere too. Hi, gay shorty. Oh yeah, they had that skeleton thing. There it is. They have an animatronic wolf. Isn't that fucking cool? It's so fun. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Isn't that so fun? This looks like a haunted house with a Zelda theme. Yeah, it kind of does. That's a guy in costume. No, the wolf was an animatronic. Link wasn't, though. Anyway, that was back in the good old days, guys. Now everything's shit, and we're all gonna die. More effort than the past 5 directs combined, yeah. The wolf was real. Oh, yeah, it was real. They captured it from the Alaskan wilderness. Wolves live in Alaska, right? Gaming is dead. Did she finish Alien Isolation? No. What games have I abandoned? I need to finish Alien Isolation, Undertale, Silent Hill F, Pikmin, which we're gonna do. Metroid, yes. 6elle's, oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Silk Song, yeah. When did you play Undertale? I played it once, a couple months ago, I think. I thought you flushed Silent Hill. I don't know what I did with Silent Hill. It's not completely flushed, but it's somewhere. Why am I looking in Steam? I'm gonna play Pikmin. Hell? Wii Sports, yes, Wii Sports. I will do Wii Sports, but probably when the holidays start. The F stands for flushed. No. What was the last game you finished? I don't know. Was it Not Human? No, I'm Not Human. Five Nights at Freddy's 2? I didn't finish that. That game was so hard. I think it was No, I'm Not Human. The green game, yeah. Does the Ada costume sit in your wardrobe until it molds, or do you resell it? I feel like I should resell it. And like say that it smells a little bit of vinegar, but that's preferable to the previous smell of BO. Yeah, right? Have you tried asking some kindergartners at the playground for some tips from FNAF 2? Very funny, man. Very funny. Yes. Well, if you mention BO, no one's gonna buy it. What if I give them a special offer?